What is up, Hawk Nation? We are back. We are not
What's
live in
up,
Iowa
baby?
City, unfortunately. But, gentlemen, how we
Kinda.
feeling, man?
Hey, kind of live in Iowa City.
I mean, my heart's still in Iowa City. Dean, how you feeling, brother?
Live from California. I'm doing great.
Ah,
I'm finally over the loss Saturday.
You're finally over it.
It took me a while.
yeah. See,
I usually get over in 24 hours. This one took me a couple days.
I believe it, dude. It's me the same, man. Me the same. I believe it.
Now, see, aren't you glad we go on Wednesday so we just have that time to decompress? Because my views of the game actually probably changed from Sunday when waking up to now, which when we get into that, we'll talk about it. But guys, man, we're here. We're in another week, another big week. We're still ranked, right? It's not.
I know. I'm actually shocked.
I'm not shocked.
I'm not either.
You're not shocked.
We ranked. No, I said
no. That's not what I said. I said I'm shocked. I'm not shocked that we're ranked. I'm shocked that we lost one spot.
We got a lot of help. The ACC decided to show exactly who they are.
I have okay.
So,
am I psycho, or did Oregon drop a spot?
They only moved one spot up.
I thought they dropped a spot back. Now I feel.
So they're like number 8 now or something.
They're 8 now.
Stupid now. Oh man.
So isn't that crazy though? They go up one and we only drop one. Which listen, when we get into the game notes.
Mad respect by the committee. Now, if we can go 3-0 to finish the season and get a little help, we might be able to beat that 4th spot in the Big Ten. I mean, in the playoffs. You never know.
Definitely need a lot of help, but that's
I don't
on the table.
Yeah, one of the helps we need is we need Notre Dame to come get another loss, and against Pittsburgh would be our best opportunity.
Hey, we didn't make that pick on that game, but I did pick it for the Villains Network, and I picked Pitt for the upset. Mostly because I want that shit. I need that shit.
Fuck I agree with Vandy. I agree. I'm sorry, guys. I agree with Vandy on this one.
There will. You're more than Chris. I agree with you, but like I said, it will take a lot of help. But I'm okay with it. But
we even need a little help in the SEC. Maybe South Carolina could live up to its reputation, its preseason accolade.
Yeah, Andrew, you got that high-profile quarterback. What's he up to?
Hey, Dean. Did you catch our live show?
I did not. I was in the middle of a men's retreat during your live show.
No problem. So I was going to enlighten you on what Vandy said. Vandy said some really nice things about Iowa.
Yeah, man, I agree.
I mean, as in good or as in bad?
Good.
Because on Sunday night, when he was on my Sunday night show, he was very respectful. And Jason thought he was being disrespectful. I had to say, Jason, reread his comments.
No, he said some good things about Iowa. So because I always joked, and I said, okay, well, you gave us that 4-8 record. Well, every time I'm going to pick against Vandy. Now that he switched views, I'll pick Vandy to win every game. I don't care.
Hey, Chris, you're a good man. You're a man of your words. You ate your crow. You admitted you were off on that pick, man. So we appreciate it.
Yeah.
But Brandon, let's talk about that tailgate, man. Dean, we missed you, man. It was phenomenal.
It was good.
I would have loved to have been in there in spirit.
Oh, you were. We had you in our hearts, man. I made sure to drink some Busch Lights and some Miller Lights.
I was up on a mountain. You guys might have been cold and wet, but I was cold in the mountain and dry.
Actually, when we did the show, it was great. The sun was still kind of out. It was like 41 degrees. We were just chilling, drinking beer.
It did not start doing anything until we walked back to drop our equipment off at the truck.
Which was good timing. But I had a blast. So any of you out there watching that came and stopped and chatted with us, I know I've chatted with a few. I'm sure Brandon chatted with a few. We appreciate it, man.
Yeah, thank you.
It was a blast. We didn't reach our fundraising goal that we wanted, but we did raise close to $9,000 for the Children's Hospital that day. So
I guarantee.
Did you write them a check? Did you write the hospital a check?
Some money. I guarantee you.
Moose got it. Okay.
I guarantee you, if it wasn't raining, even if it was just cold, I bet you we would have met that. People were afraid. They showed up really late. They usually are when I get there, they were there. People are there, and they didn't show up until a lot later. So,
hey, Vandy, if I happen to do one live from USC, if I get there Saturday, would you produce for me? I can produce from a tailgate, somebody's tailgate, maybe Moose's.
Yeah, Moose will happy to have you.
I'll be available.
Man, it was an adventure, man. I had a blast. That's my first time at the Hawks to go. So shout out to those guys. Moose, appreciate you having us, man.
Yep.
It was phenomenal. And Vandy Chris says bet. So Dean, you got a producer, my friend.
Yeah, there we go. So and your pictures on Facebook, you guys had a lot of people on pictures that we didn't identify. How many were former Hawkeyes? I know at least one was.
We have about, I would say 7 were there.
Okay. You got to identify these people in the pictures. We don't know by looking, dude.
It's difficult, man, because even me, who knows my players, I had a very difficult time.
Yeah, I mean, they strolled up, Dean, and
Tavon was helpful.
No, most people didn't even realize it was them, and then once people started realizing it was them, listen, the amount of times I saw people go like this to Tavon, doing the dab.
Yeah, that was pretty dope.
It was just all the time, man. He'd be walking, or he'd be standing here, and somebody would walk by him, and somebody would go, "Hey, Tavon!" And I probably saw it like 7 times from 7.
Yeah, it was
people.
dope. It was dope.
Yeah, man, they were a riot, man. They were a blast. I can't say enough. Tavon Smith, if you're paying attention and watching, man, appreciate you, brother.
Say Tavon Smith, the former Hawkeye football player, not Tavon Smith, the current Iowa men's basketball player.
You mean, I didn't realize we had one. Hey, we got a short little story before we go into the game. Should we tell Dean and the audience about who we ran into on the way to dropping our equipment back off?
Yeah.
Yes, definitely.
Brad, would you do the honor?
Yeah, we ran into Pat Fitzgerald, man, tailgating.
Oh, no, seriously. Did he
man.
come to your did he come to your tailgate?
No.
So he was what would you say, probably 2 blocks from us.
Yep.
And so we're walking back to the truck to drop off our shit. And Brandon goes, "Dude, is that Pat Fitzgerald?" And I turn and I look, and I'm like, I kept walking. I'm like, "Dude, I think it is, man." And I'm like, I'm going to go back and look. So I go, and then they, of course, follow me. So Brandon and I go back there. My dad's following us. We go walking back there. And I'm like, "Dude, it is." And then he sees us look, because he must have knew that we knew it was him. And then so we went up to go introduce ourselves. And he met us right away, introduced us. Very, very nice dude, man. Not what I was picturing Pat Fitzgerald to come off as, but
well, no, I mean, he comes off like a douchebag during the games because, he's a very intense coach, much like PJ Fleck.
He was awesome.
Yeah.
And we talked to him a little bit about his situation at Northwestern. So we told him we were happy that he got that resolved. And I'm sorry, his comments were the best. I'm not going to say them on the air, but his comments to that was fantastic, man. It kind of made my All
right, you got to tell me after we get off the air. I got to know.
He'll DM you.
I'll message it to you. I'm not throwing him under the bus because obviously that's a legal thing, but let's just say he was happy too. Very nice dude. I told him he needs to get on the coaching staff. He shoved that out the window real quick, and then we were like, "All right, man, we're gonna let you be." But yeah, he's
gonna be coaching for somebody this.
I believe it.
Next season, 100%.
I don't think he'll be at Iowa this next.
Now that case got resolved and he got accused of all wrongdoings gone, he won't be at Iowa.
I don't even have a proper read on what's going to happen with Kirk. I don't even think our last show I'm going to have a proper read on it. I think Kirk will just out of the blue, "Hey, I'm out." I think that's what he'll do. I legit think. And he won't push it off like some other coaches do. If he's going to retire, he's going to do just what Hayden did right at the end of the season. Peace.
But I'm going to say one thing about Pat Fitzgerald. Early in his career, when he would play Iowa, I'd hate the guy. I just hate the guy. Really, I would. But, the more his career went on at Northwestern, the more I respected him.
I loved him.
The more respect I got for his coaching because, because not many coaches could do what he did at Northwestern, to take a team like Northwestern, who has academic standards, so he's already at a recruiting disadvantage.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
You know, and make these guys work. But usually when his best teams had great quarterbacks, really good quarterbacks. Some of his best teams, and some of his worst teams, he couldn't get a quarterback to throw a nickel.
You know what's funny about that though? Like, and this goes to him playing linebacker in college too. There was always that one stocky white linebacker that was just like had some crazy name. I should know the one I'm thinking of. I have one in my head, but like every year he had one of those linebackers that just was a freak.
And they played like he played, right?
Yeah.
Like Bobby Boucher almost, man. It was like watching the Water Boys sometimes. And he always had his best game against us, it felt like. And that's when we always lost to Northwestern, man.
Yep.
And Pat Fitzgerald was there. It sucked. Yeah. Now I'm happy he's gone, just so we can get that monkey off our back. But
yeah. Well, anyway, Vandy says he made a public statement this weekend about getting another job pretty soon.
Good.
I fully expect him to be a head coach somewhere in this coaching cycle. You know,
Chris, 100%. But man, it was awesome meeting him. I'm gonna tell you, man, he was a cool dude. It was a pleasure. And then we thought about inviting him to the tailgate, but Brandon was like, "Nah, I'm not gonna harass him. He's enjoying time. He's here to see his son. He's here to cheer on the Hawks," and so we kind of let him be. But it was very cool, man.
Man, so I got a question. If he takes another job somewhere, does his son transfer out?
Depends on how far back he is on the chart.
Well, he's going to be way back. He's not going to get in the front.
I don't think so either. That's what I was wondering.
Not with us signing the kid, the 4-star out there from Utah.
Yeah. Hey, we got a 4-star commitment today from a tight end.
A stud tight end, by the way, that reclassified. So I don't know if you saw that.
And everybody wanted him. Yep. Everybody in the neighborhood wanted him, and we got him.
It came down to Iowa, Miami, and Tennessee, and we got him, baby. So what's his name? Brock.
That's a hell of a lineup.
It's a kid from Norwalk. I just can't remember Brock.
I can't remember his name either. Here, let me see if I got it on my phone here, because I got a message from somebody on it.
Yeah, pull it up. I think it's the kid from Norwalk. I just got to figure
it
out.
It's on our group chat.
They didn't even name his name.
Luke Brewer. Sorry.
Yeah. Okay.
Luke
there
Brewer.
We go.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep. Abdul Hodge says that Thomas Meyer might play this weekend.
Good. That was the 4-star we got last year. He's a freshman, tight end. He's a stud. Absolute stud, dude. He was probably in the class last year. I thought he was probably the best one out of that class. Physically, like he was physically gifted. Size-wise. Look him up.
I'll let y'all do the recruiting stuff. That is not my forte. I am dumb when it comes to recruiting. So if you guys want to just, help brother out.
Well, Iowa Wrestling signed like 6 or 7 guys in the last 2 days.
Yeah,
I don't want to. I really don't
need
want
that stuff. Hey, listen.
Do we have to talk about this?
What do you mean crap, man? Listen, was there some bad shit? Yes, but listen, I'm going to this was the best college football game I have ever been to live. Ever. I don't care how, bro. You can't tell me this wasn't a good game. And the national media agrees. You didn't like the outcome. Stop listening to the outcome. The outcome sucks. I agree with you on the outcome.
I can tell you 3 games better than this.
Bro,
on top of my head.
Not with the implications and not just the way it's set up. Those last drives, man, you can't listen. We had to go 93 yards. We put our this here is where this is the difference in the game right here. How many did we lose by? Everybody's like,
we lost by 2.
Oh, there you go. Everybody's like, oh, the safety didn't affect it because you guys play defense, blah, blah, blah. Okay, well, when your long snapper has issues all season long and it's an ongoing thing, and the first snap sucked, and then the second snap was that's a problem, right? I'm not saying,
but can we also put some of that not only on the long snapper, but also on our punter who didn't catch the ball? He should have found a way to catch it, fall on it, knock it down in front of him or something.
he's not going to want to come back on the show. We can't. No, I'm just kidding. No, but yeah, you're right though. I agree.
For the long snapping thing, it's just because it's an ongoing thing, I think is what irks a lot of people.
Yep.
Right?
It is.
And that,
we have issues.
That's what bugs me. Oh, sorry for the
here we go.
break. Yeah, what are we selling? What are they making me sell? Anyway, I think that's what irks people the most, and that ended up being the difference in the game. But
oh my God,
listen,
play calling,
bro, when the game mattered, right? We put the ball in the hands of a quarterback that we paid to come and do that, right? And he took him down 93 yards. What could have been a game-winning touchdown, right?
You know what actually irks my gherkin? Like the whole 2-point conversion thing, really. Like from our angle, I don't know how it was with you, but dude, it looked like he was in bounds.
Well, I was at a worse. We're at a bad angle, but
yeah, it looked like he was in bounds.
The only thing there's a few things that irked me on that final drive. It was the jump pass. I think what was that, second down? I think we should have ran the ball and chewed up some more time. Which, yeah. Dan Lanning says that he used his timeouts appropriately, exactly how he wanted. But had we not thrown that pass, does he use another one? How much does he let us chew off the clock? Right, that jump pass. Like we're down there, 2-yard line.
I was really happy that we bombed, like Gronkowski threw that bomb to the tight end. I was so happy about that. I was smiling from ear to ear.
Bro, that was there all day.
I thought that was Gilly threw that too.
No, he'll throw one to Vanami towards the end on that final drive.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, because that right there, that was Gill.
So the tight end seam, I watched it multiple times, was wide open quite a bit. In the first couple times I saw it, he missed it, and then they did it again, and he was wide open, and it literally looked the exact same. And we were in that south end zone, so we saw it. I could see it all develop, and then he hit him, man, and I was like, dude, that's been there all day. The other thing that was there all day, I don't know if you noticed, Brandon, was the bootleg.
Yes.
So
yes.
Every time if he could sell one of those things and catch them guessing, he was able to roll out with 5 yards clearance. So like, I know what they were doing. They were trying to see what kind of bites they got off of that shit. It is what it is, but it was there a lot, right? And it is what it is. But the thing is, man, we paid a lot of money for a quarterback to come in, right? To orchestrate a drive like that, and he delivered, okay? To me, we never had that before. Last year, this game's over before we ever took. As soon as that we got it on the 7-yard line, it was over. This was last year.
Yeah, Cade would have.
2 years ago, it's over if we got it at the 7-yard line. But we paid him money to do this. He did what he had to do. He made the plays when he had to. And I'm telling you, when he scored that touchdown, I have never heard that stadium so loud in my life.
Dude, it was loud.
My ears fluttered, dude.
Yeah, and it was loud.
It was a pop if I've ever seen a damn pop at a game. And it was electric, and it was phenomenal. Whew, man.
Okay, now watching,
thinking about, man, like that great moment.
Yeah.
Now watching this dude kick a field goal to beat us, did either any of you, knowing that they supposedly been having problems in their kicking game all year, did either one of you, think, oh, well, this would be a good place for him to miss the kick? So and he made every kick. He was perfect.
I got a funny story. So
because I kept thinking, oh yeah, he'll probably miss this because they're having problems. And then when he makes one, the next one, you think, well, the odds are against him. He's going to miss this one.
Brad,
and then you think, okay, he's made a couple, so now he's going to go kick the game-winning field goal, and you're thinking, well, he's definitely going to miss this one.
Yeah,
because he's not any good, and as usual, Iowa makes everybody look good in their weaknesses.
So I'm actually kind of looking forward to seeing the game-winning field goal because like I said, I came up to see, like Brad, I came up to like finish the game with you guys, and
how about this?
And then like afterwards, and I can't I didn't see you guys, so I'm like fuck. So I was kind of like my back was facing upwards, and then I was walking down, and then when they went up to go kick the field goal, I literally like pulled over and like sat there and held onto the stairs and like just watched it from the angle that I had.
Yes, sir.
It looked like he missed it. So I was confused. I'm like, why is all the like when it went in, it looked like from the angle that I was at that he missed it.
Hey,
Chris,
this field goal
you're
here by Drew Stevens, was it 56 yards, 58 yards?
School record.
58. Man, that had to give that man confidence again after having a bit of a rough season.
Yeah, I remember as soon as he made this, I was thinking to myself, man, if only you made these like earlier in the year.
Had he, we would have won all those games.
Yep, exactly.
But see, this is, yes, the game ended bad, but here's a positive note. This was a school record tying field goal.
Mm-hmm.
And it would have been good from 60.
Yeah, Jason and those guys said the other night, because I hadn't seen this kick yet, they say that barely cleared the crossbar. It had room.
It was
had about 3 feet.
It was on our side, and it cleared pretty good.
It cleared it pretty good, yeah. That was the end zone me and him were in, and it was. I didn't question it. I didn't question it one bit.
I'm pretty sure we had like most of the action in our end zone.
There we go. Now see, look at this drive, guys. There's the tight end seam wide open. Oh
wow! Yeah.
Now, and that was
this the drive that we fumbled away an opportunity?
No,
this is where we take the lead.
However, I still feel like I wish we killed more time on this.
It's that jump. It's the jump pass, dude.
If Weegan doesn't fumble the ball on a previous drive, guys, we might be going for not only the game-winning touchdown because we'd already be ahead, but we're going to secure the win with another touchdown on this drive.
Yeah, it was.
Although I don't know if we would have been that open. We might have been more conservative on that drive.
This took forever, dude. That was when they got
happened.
When they got to the it was loud, but when they got to the goal line, holy crap! From first down to that fourth down play, that was the longest freaking drive ever, and it really wasn't that long, but like mentally it felt like it was taking forever.
Y'all can keep being sad about the game, but I'm gonna live in this moment for a long time. This was, I don't care, to be in there in that end zone, bro. This was fucking phenomenal, man. One of my top moments ever at Kinnick right here. Boom, and the place just went insane.
I didn't realize
insane.
I didn't realize he did the 6-7 thing.
He hit it with them.
What's the 6-7? This or what?
No, I don't want to make any.
I know, Timmy.
We're not doing it. No. See, okay. Rewind that real quick. I want to. I haven't got to see this on replay yet. If you can. Okay. How slow can you get? Oh,
he lost his footing, is what happened.
There we go. I didn't see that part.
God,
he has his back and his heels are in, but his feet are not. His toes are not.
That makes me so mad. That pisses me off.
It is what it is, right? But to me, a lot to celebrate about this game, in my opinion.
Now, I've got a question on this 2-point conversion here, or lack of. Somebody was saying they were throwing the towel at
this
throwing the towel at that was Moulton, right? And was throwing it at him, and would that be a penalty?
What do you mean?
Well, they threw the towel at his face. The guy guarding him threw the towel at his face, took it out and threw it at his face.
Penalties don't matter.
That would be a distraction, wouldn't it?
Nothing matters to Oregon when you have Phil Knight in your pockets. I don't know, man. I would think so, yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Vandy says that he heard me say if Weegan doesn't fumble, even if he doesn't fumble, it doesn't equate to an automatic score. It doesn't, but they were well within field goal range. It was like the 16-yard line, right?
Chris, we could play what ifs. We could play what ifs forever, but yes. All right, this play here. Okay. Does it hurt? Yes, but
this doesn't hurt. It angers me.
They made a why? This is just like a insane play, dog.
Fucking shit that we've lost every fucking time.
I'm gonna tell you this. This is just the players making plays, man. I
understand that, but
they throw this. This play happens 10 times. They probably complete it 2 to 3 times max. That's how just clutch this play was. Like
typical Iowa.
I don't care. Coverage is fine. Should he have turned his head? Yes, but the throw was only catchable
dude,
by his player, dude.
Man, it's always Hall.
Don't be so negative. This was
it's
a good
always
game,
Hall,
dog. Bro, this is a good ass game. And the reason we're still ranked is because it was a good ass game. Okay, we showed we belonged.
How do you think this game would have been if the weather was like? I mean, it still could have been cold, but if there was no rain.
Same. I really do. I think it would have went the same. That's the games we get into.
Yeah.
Now,
could you imagine if we'd have pulled a miracle? Let's see, they actually kicked a Weegan and he gabs the ball and runs for an insane touchdown on that. With 2 seconds left on the clock.
I would have walked right up there, stuck my 2 middle fingers in front of that Oregon fan's face that would not stop talking crap the entire game.
Listen, he has been great.
Off.
Bro, look at his numbers on the year. I think he leads the Big Ten in pass deflections with 8.
Okay, so maybe it's Lee. Then.
They're
both playing pretty solid this year.
They're playing good.
They're playing a lot better than I thought they would be. Holy crap. Mm-hmm. I was worried. They were a worry of mine at the beginning of the season. So
Vandy Chris, I recall the last time we played USC, they said the speed would be too much, and we just took our speed and beat the living shit out of them. So this is
we did take out their quarterback when we were only 3 points ahead in that game. And so their quarterback couldn't do nothing after that, and we just ran them.
So he don't play defense though. So I rest my case. But he says this, right?
He still does. I mean, they got a very good defense.
I circle back to this, Chris. You said the speed that would kill us, and then again, if your aunt had a set of nads, she'd be your uncle too. So again, it's the same thing you were just saying to us. Yes, great. You can tell me all you want. Speed would have killed us. Everybody said speed would have killed us last time we played USC, and it did not.
So 2022.
I'm done.
2022 was the last time we played, right?
Yeah. But guys, I'm just going to say one more thing.
Yo,
Iowa and USC in that 2019 game were trading touchdown for touchdown. In that game. Yes, we were hanging with them, but it wasn't until we knocked their quarterback out that we took control of that game. Again, so just keep that in mind.
Who was their quarterback then?
He didn't play defense, though. He couldn't stop Amir. They didn't stop Amir Smith-Marset with our speed. Yes, you're right. But again,
he's still in the league.
All right. You guys ready to move on from Oregon?
Yes.
Yeah, our guest is here.
I'm sure our guest would like to talk about more than Oregon. He'd like to talk to USC.
Yeah. All right. So I'm going to bring on our next guest from, 710 ESPN in Los Angeles.
Los Angeles, sir.
Mr. Chris Morales. Let me get him in here. Hold on. Let me do some good computer animation stuff. Boom. Chris, my friend, how we doing?
What's going on, guys? How are you?
Living the dream, man. How are you?
Fantastic.
Listen, I can't wait. Because here's the thing. I'm a heartbroken USC fan. You know why? Because every year people around me, like George Sonato, who I do the morning show with, tell me, oh, this is going to be the year. We're going to be in the CFP, meaning the USC Trojans. And every year I go, there's just somebody waiting on the schedule like the Iowa Hawkeyes to break our hearts Saturday night at a rainy Coliseum. By the way, we don't do well with the rain here in Los Angeles, and the Trojans are not ready to play on a rainy Coliseum field that's 400 years old. So I'm scared about Saturday night, boys.
Well, I was going to ask you about the weather.
It doesn't rain here in Southern California. I told somebody today that you guys aren't going to be able to play. USC's not going to be able to play in the rain.
No, wait a minute. We got to pause on this. So Matthew Dean, talking Iowa Hawkeye sports is what I see here. You're in Southern California right now?
I live here, but yeah.
Now, why are you an Iowa fan?
Because I was born and raised in Iowa City, Iowa. I just moved to California 7 years ago.
Okay, what part of California?
I'm living in Bakersfield.
Oh, man, beautiful. And then Brandon, I know, is a fan of our radio show in the morning. Now, Brandon, what city? There you go. What city are you in, Brandon?
Egypt. No, Nichols, Iowa. I've 400,000 or 400 people. I'll claim Iowa City.
All right. But you listen to ESPN LA every morning. We like that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Of course,
you're
man.
you're on with 3 Iowa dudes, but only one is in Iowa. So that's
okay. Well, hey,
Yeah.
listen, that's the blessing of modern technology. You know.
Hell yeah, man. That's the best part. We're coast to coast tonight, baby. We're going all the way from California to Florida, baby. Let's do it.
I love it. So no, the USC Trojans have looked very impressive at times this season. Notre Dame broke my heart because if we beat Notre Dame, we keep running, and then I'm not as worried about Iowa. And everybody wants to point to Nebraska. Here's the reality: if their starting quarterback doesn't get hurt in the second half, we lose the Nebraska game. But okay, we won the Nebraska game. Northwestern should not have been an opponent. Here's the thing, and I do this bit. Brandon knows I do this bit quite a bit. I'm worried about UCLA at the end of the season because UCLA, they might be able to step up actually this year. And with their offensive coordinator, the young, beautiful Jerry Neuheisel, they might, well, he's got those soft hands, that gentle skin, that beautiful hair. Yeah. So for me, getting past Iowa, if that happens on Saturday, I think it's a miracle. Then you got the Oregon Duck, and you guys know how that went. You guys just dealt with that on Saturday. I don't need Puddles the Duck going all over USC. We got to go to Oregon. I mean, that's going to be tough. Then UCLA. So I am a bitter and broken UCLA Trojans fan. I used to work with Keyshawn here. He used to do our morning show way back when. And I was, I love USC. I grew up with it, right? The Pete Carroll era. Now Pete's not doing too well in I almost said Oakland. In Vegas, he's, that. But we all still think about those days, the mid-2000s USC. That's not this team. Lincoln Riley is not that coach. And Lincoln Riley has yet to bring out that USC football team that makes us all go, oh, they're going to run the table. They're going to be in the CFP. Now, again, like I mentioned, I do a show with George Sedano, Scott Kaplan each morning. George Sedano, who does a lot of college football for ESPN radio, does a lot of play-by-play in the ACC. He says, oh, no, there's a path, right? There's a path. Yes, you got to get by Iowa. I still think that that's nearly impossible based on how the Iowa Hawkeyes win football games. And how the USC Trojans lose football games is the way the Iowa Hawkeyes win football games. So that on a rainy night at the Coliseum on Saturday, I think is a tough bet for the Trojans.
Man.
And Brandon's a little worried about this game, man.
Dude, I like to say,
Brandon, why are you worried? Why are you worried? You guys played a great game against Oregon.
That's what I was telling them.
Your offense, man.
Oregon has an offense too, and what?
I know, but I'm just saying.
That's all. That's the only thing that worries you is their offense.
Yeah.
Man. Well, how about the fact that our run defense is very good?
Yeah.
It's not amazing. So, listen, I know you guys got to go on the road, but you played that well against Oregon, and I'm really scared of Oregon. So, I think you guys should be feeling pretty good heading into Saturday. And again, I know weather isn't a big deal when we're talking to people who don't understand how it is here in Southern California, but USC is not used to that kind of weather, especially at home.
Yep. And then
the one thing too is, when they predict rain don't always come.
Oh, it's coming. We are ready. This time it's like storm watch all over again. We're getting ready for like Thursday night, Friday. Here at ESPN, we've got a bunch of events on Friday, actual Dodger events, and we're moving them. We're moving them inside because when they're predicting this kind of thing on the Mega Doppler 55,000, it's coming. And a lot of rain is coming Saturday at the Coliseum. Our tailgate show has already been canceled.
Oh, wow.
For Saturday? Damn, man.
For Saturday. We're doing it in the studio. We're not doing it live from the Peristyle at the Coliseum. So people are preparing. We're getting ready for Storm Watch. And for the Trojans, they got to be on that Storm Watch because, I just watching, and I was watching you guys a little bit. Who's saying this? Oh, Vandy Chris 24. Oh, I like that. I do not like Iowa's chances in the game.
Add that to my list.
They did not play well in Los Angeles. When's the last time Iowa's played in Los Angeles?
Last year.
We lost to UCLA.
You lost to UCLA?
Yep.
Yeah, we were favored. We only gave up
UCLA here, so I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't force only but one punt the entire game.
Oh.
It was ugly. It was very ugly.
I was at that game too.
Yeah, it was.
Well, now I feel like the uneducated guest that came on here, but I was brought on to talk USC, not UCLA.
Correct.
But you guys haven't played the Trojans since 2019 in that classic Holiday Bowl.
Yeah, man.
Never forget. Never forget that.
Hey, before you came on, that's literally what we were talking about. So I know you were still there. How long you been at ESPN LA?
Since 2012.
Then you were there for that. So all you heard was the speed was going to kill Iowa. Speed was going to kill Iowa. Speed was going to kill Iowa. Speed did not kill Iowa. Iowa matched speed with one player that ended up rushing for a touchdown, receiving for a touchdown, and returning for a touchdown. So they can say speed will kill all you want, in my opinion, until you play the game. And the way Iowa plays games, they just have an ability to slow teams down, right? We saw it last weekend.
Punch him in the mouth.
We saw it last weekend. Oregon is a high-powered offense, man. One of the top 10 in almost every category, man. Held them to 18 points. We actually passed for more yards than Oregon. Who had that in their bingo card? That in the Iowa game?
I'm sure you did, Brad.
Pass for more. No, I did not.
You did.
No one did. So,
right.
Chris makes a good point. Like he has a right to see. I'm 50-50 on this game.
I am too.
I see a lot of his sides. Like this is, especially since you told me it was going to rain, man. That just changes.
They say it's going to pour.
Yeah.
If you saw how Notre Dame beat USC, and by the way, it wasn't even close. There was at no point in the Notre Dame game that I thought USC was going to win. If Iowa just copies that, USC's got a problem based on how Iowa plays football and based how USC loses football. USC's got speed, and it's speed that kills when it's on. But the problem is their run defense is not – the Trojans' run defense is not great. And if you guys just ground and pound, especially on a wet Coliseum field, it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard to stop. And that's going to be the challenge. Now, if your defense gets swarmed by the USC offense, we got a lot of weapons.
Right.
We got a lot of weapons.
Yes, you do.
But,
yes, you
again, can those weapons be brought down just, a little bit because of the weather? I think so. USC hasn't played in tons of weather this season like that. Illinois, that game, was on a massive delay. It was a little wet. We saw how that game turned out. So, again, I just think that I'm very worried about Iowa. Do I think USC has a 50-50 chance? I like that. 50-50 chance is fine. For us in LA and for USC fans, I think the thing is, okay, you get past Iowa. Now you got the Oregon game, and nobody really feels that confident about the Oregon game. If we beat Iowa, I think then everyone will wake up a little bit more. But for me, I think Iowa is one of those easy, if you were looking at the schedule, and let's just say USC was undefeated at this point. Let's see the Notre Dame game doesn't happen, right? The major loss that really USC looked lost in that game. Iowa, I would be saying heading into this weekend, is a trap game. And I think it's not really a trap game based on how Iowa played against Oregon, in my opinion.
Man.
Listen, that game Saturday was a great game. I know you guys did not like the outcome, and you guys were shocked when I said that was probably the best game I've ever been to at Kinnick, and it was electric, and the game itself was good.
Dude. It was dope.
And that's why Iowa was still ranked. Like, they earned a lot of respect by going into that fight and doing what they did against Oregon. And Oregon earned a lot of respect, my respect at least, for coming in there and actually saying, okay, Iowa, here's you, and we're going to raise you the same. We're going to try to beat you and do the same damn thing. So, that was a good-ass game, man.
Yeah.
That was just my take on it, and it was phenomenal. So, I got a question for you, Chris.
Yes.
So, have you seen the video from probably about 2 years ago, right when USC came into the conference from Kurt Ferentz talking about a coach out west?
I'm familiar with it, but I haven't seen it.
Let me see if I can pull it up here. I'm going to try.
I love these. Did you find it finally?
On the fly.
Yeah, man. This is what we call great technology right here.
I like it.
Genius.
Hold on. I found it here, so I'm going to pull this thing up. And
what you got?
I'm really not worried about points per game. Passing yardage per game. All the stat stuff. Points per game is interesting. It's important, but I got another one. I'll hold that in my pocket till January for you. But what is important is wins per game. And if you want to evaluate a quarter, in my opinion, check the wins per game column, because I can think of a guy that entered the conference recently that came with widely acclaimed, offensive stats and all that. And that's usually how those guys get to become well known, because of their, whatever they're doing, throwing it, running it, wishbone. But then you look a little deeper. So what's this guy's wins per game? And there's usually a correlation. People that just throw the ball around, You know, it makes it tougher to win. It makes it tougher to be on good defense, good on defense. I think Phil would tell you that. So there is a team concept here that is really important to me. It's the only way we can win, in my opinion.
I mean, he's right. So Lincoln Riley, I am very much on the bandwagon at times, depending on how it goes week to week. But I am one of the people that says, I don't know how great Lincoln Riley is. We all want to believe he's great. We all want to believe that he's going to bring USC back to glory, the Pete Carroll type glory that we experience. College football is different. We aren't in the Pac-12 anymore. We are now in a conference that is deadly week to week to survive. And you could just see that in how Lincoln has handled USC in the Big Ten thus far the last 2 seasons. The games that you have to win, we don't seem to win. Winning Michigan this year wasn't as big of a deal as losing last year. It was just a heartbreak. The Notre Dame game destroyed us this season, at least to me, the momentum. Have we picked up a little bit here? Yes. If we beat Iowa, if we can somehow pull off a miracle in Oregon, if a lot of people like Sedano are right and we can find a way into the path of the CFP, then what? Tell me again, we're not winning a national championship. We're not even getting to the Final Four. So Lincoln, for all that was, and here's the thing, he had an AD at the time, Mike Bone, who came in and brought Lincoln Riley and recruited him to be the head coach. Mike Bone ultimately got him, an exit strategy. He created his own exit strategy out of USC. And now we have a different athletic department, a different plan, if you will, and that's fine. I just don't know about USC's commitment to winning in the Big Ten and in college football and in the college football era that is 2025. So I think that's a bit of a problem to where Lincoln Riley's magic, when it works, and it's a beautiful thing. And being at the Coliseum on a Saturday night when USC is winning, there's nothing like it. We haven't felt that magic in a while. We see little glimpses of it. But as for a season, like in the Pete Carroll era, it's not there. And again, Saturday night, I've had a lot of heartbreak moments at the Coliseum over the last few seasons. I don't plan to go Saturday night. I have the weather as an excuse. So I can watch it in the cozy confines of my home. But more importantly, it's because I feel like it's going to be – because I have to be at the UCLA game. We're doing a special pre, and it's the Crosstown Classic here. We got a bunch of partners involved. So I have to do a special show that day before the game. So I have to sit at the Coliseum and wait for potential nightmare as the UCLA Bruins with Jerry Neuheisel coaching the offense could beat us. But Saturday night could also be a nightmare game at the Coliseum if your Iowa Hawkeyes do what they did. And by the way, if they do what they did against Oregon, they're winning the game. 100%. They're beating USC.
Man.
I agree.
Hey, Chris,
yes.
You're talking about doing the UCLA. You said pregame?
I'm doing what they call the pre. So I will go on with Greg Bergman, who's a UCLA fan, who's part of our morning show as well. We will go on 4 hours before kickoff.
Okay. So the reason why I was asking, somebody was doing a pregame show when I was at the Rose Bowl last year, just wandering around looking at tailgates and stuff like that. And there was 2 guys sitting outside doing the show for somebody. I don't know who it was. But they mispronounced Ferentz' name. So I yelled out correctly the actual name, and those 2 guys got a charge out of me correcting them while they were live on air, because I'm sure everybody listening to the pregame show heard me yell it.
Dean is that guy, heard.
Dean, my boy.
Well, I have to teach the newcomers to the Big Ten how to say the name correctly.
Well, yes, you got to be the role model to the youth of America.
There you go, baby.
Facts.
I'm not the youth anymore. I'm way ahead of everybody here.
Speaking of Lincoln Riley, Vandy Chris has something for you here, Chris.
I actually watched your show this morning, Chris. Well, thank you. I got to know what you are hearing about Riley and LSU, and if that has an effect on this game. We know how noise can affect the team. I mean, if LSU wants him, please take him. Please.
I bet he wasn't expecting that answer.
Again, when it's really good, it's really good. And that's amazing. But Lincoln, here's the thing. I used to be, and again, this was when Keyshawn was doing our morning show and I was part of that show. We were all about, I would do social media posts every weekend about Clay Helton's expressions on the sidelines when things were going wrong. We wanted to run Clay Helton out of town so quickly. And we did eventually, right? And Clay Helton, we won a Rose Bowl. I mean, Penn State, like, we are not sniffing a Rose Bowl right now. And I don't know when that's coming, if that's ever coming with Lincoln Riley. Now, things have changed. You're in the Big Ten. But still, for as much as we've invested in Lincoln Riley and we continue to invest over years to come, people have to wonder if this continues to happen, where you have great players, you have a great recruiting class, you have a great plan, and then it doesn't come to fruition, and ultimately you're not winning. I mean, I know you guys lost to UCLA last year, which I didn't know off the top of my head, which I guess I should have prepared for all facets of the story. So that's on me. But here's the thing. We aren't UCLA. There is an expectation. The boosters, the people that fund Lincoln Riley's lifestyle and fund the NIL money that is coming in, there's an expectation of winning, and that's just not happening. And it seems, again, there's 1 or 2 games every season that we have to win and we don't win. And that's just the reality. And if Iowa pulls off this win on Saturday night at the Coliseum, I'm not going to say Lincoln Riley should be fired because, frankly, you could have said he should have been fired after last season. He's not going to get fired because what are you going to do? Like, okay, Lincoln Riley goes to LSU and he goes, back into that real South football area, right? Where it's just hearing you guys talk about Iowa football. I wish people talked about USC football that way because we don't have that live and die aspect here about college sports. So, okay, you go to LSU and you start recruiting all over again and do that. I don't know if you're winning at LSU. Maybe life is easier for you. Maybe it's like he had in his past, but he wanted to come to LA. He should be winning in LA. The recruiting, we can barely recruit in our own neighborhood at times, and that's a problem. You see a lot of these great recruits coming out of Southern California. They're not going to USC, and they're not picking USC anymore. So that's problematic. We're getting better at recruiting, but ultimately, if LSU wants him, please take him. I don't think it's on his mind. I think Lincoln Riley's staying at USC. It's you got the lifestyle, you got the money, you live in there next to the ocean, you got a pretty good life, and really the program is set up for him to have full control. You don't have a football-oriented AD anymore, athletic director, that is really breaking his balls, saying you got to do this, you got to do this. Lincoln Riley's got a great gig, so I don't see him with it.
Chris, I got to ask you this question then too. How much of the issues with recruiting and stuff have to go along with the fact that Southern California is more pro sports oriented and more than college? Because I can tell you up here in Bakersfield, I find hardly any college fans up here. I mean, they're all pick a pro team from down south or maybe up north where the 49ers are at. But anyway, it just seems like the college is not a big deal in California.
Well, again, we got a lot of pro teams here in LA. We got the Lakers, we got the Dodgers, we got the Rams, then you got the Chargers, then you got the Clippers, you got the Angels, then you got hockey, Kings, Ducks. So we got a lot going on. I used to actually be a guest quite a bit way back when with the Rivals USC show. And it did seem that years ago, recruiting was a bigger deal in Southern California. Being on top of the information was a bigger deal in Southern California. From 2013 to 2020 or 2019 or so, there used to be more of a fever for it. I don't feel that there's as much of a fever for it. And that could be just based on what the program's going through. So when the program's not good, people don't care here. When the program was on fire in the Pete Carroll era, remember, you didn't have a professional football team. You didn't have 2 of them. And one of them winning Super Bowls in the Rams. So now, USC's got to be really good for people to care about it. And it's not really good. Again, a Saturday at the Coliseum in 2025 is not like it was in 2005. It's just not. The energy is not the same. The attendance isn't the same. The Michigan game. So walking around at USC Michigan, I was saying to our teammates, wow, this feels like the old days of USC based on the attendance. But you know what? Half of the stadium was Michigan fans, which I didn't like very much because I cursed. See, Brandon, I told you I didn't want to curse, but I did.
You're good.
Go for it, man.
I can't stand those gutless Michigan Wolverines fans. I can't stand them. Oh, I hate them.
Lay it on the line. Let's go. Send it.
Oh, so yeah, but again, you don't see that kind of energy here anymore. And I think it's because of professional sports, and our teams are doing really well. Dodgers, obviously, back-to-back World Series. We have LeBron, we have Luka, and now, the Rams were Super Bowl champions a few years ago, and hopefully we're going to make a run at the Super Bowl this year. And USC is just not at that level. And then UCLA is just a joke. the last few, a few games this season have not been a joke, and we've been able to talk about UCLA Bruins on the air, which we wouldn't have. That's why I didn't know they played Iowa last year, nor do I care. But Iowa can turn that all around, and I got to jump here in a second, boys, because I got to catch a train from downtown LA back to Orange County. But I think that there's a very good chance that Iowa turns it around and beats USC on Saturday night.
Oh,
I don't know why you guys seem disappointed. Are you guys like the anti-Iowa show?
Nervous Nelly, man. He's good. He's good. I'm nervous Nelly.
I'm the only one. I'm the only one on my podcast team from last night that took Iowa. The other three took USC.
Nope.
With the points or just straight up?
Straight up.
Okay. Because the points make it interesting too.
Yeah.
The seven points it's an interesting play too, especially how USC has played this year, and given how you guys played against Oregon. So I think Iowa with the points is an interesting little move if you're into that sort of entertainment.
Right. Sometimes I am.
Well,
sometimes I'm not.
If we doing that, then you guys want to just do our picks?
Yeah, man.
We get to our picks.
Yeah,
you guys do your picks. Thanks for having me on, guys.
Yeah.
And as I'm supposed to say in this moment, fight on.
There you go.
All right, Chris.
Thank you.
We appreciate you, man. Thank you.
Of course.
Thank you.
See you.
Bye.
Nice. Yeah, man. He was great. I love that.
Yeah.
Great guy.
He was good. What time is the show on in the morning? I got to listen tomorrow.
I'm giving you your time, FYI. It's 7 to 9.
7 to 9. Perfect. I will be up. I don't have to get up at 4:00 in the morning to listen to a Milwaukee broadcast.
Are you joining the Lakers Dodgers brigade there, sir? Come on board, man.
I'm still an Angels fan. I always have been a Lakers fan, but LeBron's still there apparently, so I don't know. Let's see.
Yeah.
Are they winning? I haven't even paid attention because it's too early in the season.
Well, they're about to smoke the Thunder tonight, which if we had more time with Morales, Brad, I was going to talk some shit because
y'all ain't smoking the Thunder.
Diehard Lakers. No, y'all beat us.
Yeah, you ain't smoking them. Not in OKC, baby. Sorry.
Them LA guys, man, they're all just like New Yorkers, man. They're always in a hurry, dude.
Well, yeah, when you have to get on that public transit bullshit, man. You ever had to deal with that crap, man?
Yeah, I have. Just not in that setting, but yeah.
When I worked in the city and had to get on trains and shit, man, like when it was time to go, like I was going because it's like I don't want to miss my train. Then I'm shit out of luck, right? So like,
dude,
boom.
Dude, he must have been there all day then, because holy shit, because if he was there at like 7, so it'd be like almost fucking 6 p.m. your time, Dean. Shit, he was there for a long time. Yeah.
Hey, do you guys notice that we've got 50 viewers on right now, and I'm looking on my YouTube page, and only 3 of them are coming from my YouTube.
Well, yeah, I plugged your YouTube page, and then I noticed on Twitter I plugged some LA fans because.
Speaking of which, there's a friend of my show called Eric, and he and his son, they made special T-shirts with my show name on it, and walked around Kennick before the rain started with showing off the T-shirts to everybody, telling everybody to give me a listen.
I wish I would have known that. I would have looked for it, but
yeah,
that's cool.
He sent me some pictures. I will send you guys the pictures later.
All right.
But let's do.
I got to figure out how to get them on my own show, so when I do my show Sunday, I can show them off.
So,
yeah,
let's do picks. So real quick though, before we do anything, did he just say Iowa's beating USC?
Yes.
Is that what you got? Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
So, in honor of Veterans Day, we're going to pick the Naval Academy, gentlemen. So happy Veterans Day, by the way, to anybody out there watching that serve. We appreciate your service and sacrifice for our country. I know it was yesterday, but we appreciate that.
Who is that playing the Navy?
That's South Florida, baby.
South Florida, and they're a 10.5-point favorite?
Yes, the Bulls.
So the Bulls are projected in the playoff as the group of 5.
Not if Navy beats them.
Not if Navy beats them, baby.
Yeah.
But I believe it. South Florida's on the road.
Yeah. Well, they're ranked behind Iowa in the CFP poll, but yet they're projected to be in the playoffs. Is that because of the highest ranked
group 5?
Group of 5?
Yep. They're going to get in regardless. So if they win out. But
All
South
right.
Florida Bowls visiting the Navy midshipmen. Number 25, 10-point half dog is the midshipman. Dino, we'll let you pick this one first. Who you taking?
I'm going to go with South Florida. 10.5 point favorite. That says a lot.
Hasn't Army been whooping their ass the past couple
Moose!
of years?
What's up, brother?
Hey, Marty.
Hasn't it been Army whooping Navy's ass the last couple of years?
They've been kind of 50-50 last few,
Okay.
but Army did go on a little streak there. But
USF, I'm always going to pick USF.
Yeah, I think I'm with you on that one. Clean sweep on this one, but I think it could be an interesting game.
It's possible.
But I think what I've seen from South Florida, they got some playmakers, they got some speed, they got some dogs on that team. So give me the Bulls, and I think they covered the 10.5, honestly. So that's my pick on this one, and I'm sticking to it, baby.
All right, I'm curious what your next one is.
All right, let's just get this.
Is this one gonna break my heart? Oh,
let's just get this shit out of the way. Good game, top 10 matchup, man. Honestly, in my opinion, there's two, in my opinion, really good games this weekend, and one being ours, 2 ranked teams, and then this one has a lot of implications. So we got Texas visiting the Dogs.
There's another one.
That one. This is the Dogs.
No.
What one?
You know exactly.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah. I'm saving that one later. But
fine.
Texas heading to Georgia, man, going between the hedges, man. Georgia's a 6-point favorite in this one. Brandon, who you liking in this one?
I'm taking the Dogs. I'm not sold on Texas. I still haven't been sold on Texas even after they beat Oklahoma. I can't get in on them. Unfortunately, man, I don't know. I think the Dogs are better, but they're a little bit high on the rankings as well too, I think. But
that's for another conversation.
Yep, exactly. I know there's a lot of teams that are ranked too high or too low, but
so you taking the Dogs? Do they cover?
No. I think Georgia beats them by 10.
Chris got his dreams here.
Well, he's more knowledgeable about SEC football than we are, though. I mean, I do my best to keep up with it because it's a competitor. So
that's
always
awesome.
get it. Always get it in competition.
Dean, who you riding with on this one, my friend?
I gotta go with Georgia. It's at home. If it were in Texas, I might take Texas. So if Texas loses this game, is that their 3rd loss of the season?
Yes, right.
So would that in fact eliminate them from any shot of the college playoffs?
You would assume.
Yeah.
Honestly. Unless there's got to be a lot of things to help them, just like a lot of things would have to help us to get in at 9-3. It's the same with them. This pretty much is a winner go home for them for the most part. Yeah. So,
by the way, guys, I don't want to talk about Iowa's chances for the college playoffs unless we beat USC this weekend. Then on my Sunday night show, we'll talk about what needs to happen.
All right.
I'm not going to bring it up. I won't bring it up. I promise.
All right.
I'm not even thinking that.
I'm gonna go. We're gonna go another clean sweep, boys. I think Georgia takes care of it. And honestly, I think if it was at Texas, I think they would ramp up a little bit. It'd be a whole different ball game. But give me the Dogs inside the hedges versus Texas, baby. Clean sweep again. All right. Let me grab the next one here. This one's for you, Brandon. I'll go ahead and get it out of the way. You're probably loving this, man. We picked a lot of Oklahoma games this year. You probably feel really good, huh?
What really upsets me about this game is it's on at the same time as Iowa.
Yeah, I know which one you should be watching. It ain't this one.
Well, I'm going to watch them both somehow. But I'll do Iowa on TV and then this one on. So I feel like it's in Tuscaloosa. Just a heads up, guys. It's in Alabama.
Well, that's what I thought. I wondered why it was
Oklahoma. Okay, I'm not pick. I'm going to flat out say right now, I'm picking Alabama to win, but Oklahoma can beat them. They have a shot, but I just don't like it. I don't like it enough. I think Alabama, because Oklahoma embarrassed Alabama last year, and they're going to be pissed. So I got Alabama by at least 10 to 2 touchdowns, at least.
Yeah, nice. Me too, actually. So, Oklahoma surprised me this year. I will say that.
Oh, yeah, me too.
They have definitely surprised me, but they are not at the caliber where Alabama's playing right now. Alabama's playing really well, as much as people want to hate to say it. Yeah, everybody. Oh, look at this guy.
Yeah, I know. I that's the reason why I say if they're going to get it done, they're going to get it done. I just don't.
Defense.
I don't trust the offense, man.
Crazier things have happened. I'm taking Alabama. I think they cover this 7, though. Give me by 10 as well, man. I agree with Moose. I think they cover that one. Dean, you got the same? Did you already pick?
I got the same. Maybe Proctor scores again.
Yeah,
I don't want to talk about him. He's on my poop list.
The poop list. All right, let's go back to the Big Ten. Honestly, I think this one is gonna be a decent game. I don't know. Have you guys watched much Northwestern?
Yeah, when they play like crazy games, like if they're at Wrigley, I'll watch it just because it's nostalgic and it's cool as hell. But yeah,
this game is at Wrigley, if I'm not mistaken.
Correct.
Yep.
So
I take Northwestern.
Yeah, I like that. Brandon, who are you taking?
Hail to the victors. I'm going with Michigan.
Listen, I wanted to pick this one because Northwestern, though they are not world beaters, if you look at where we picked them in our preseason, I'm pretty sure we had them right above Purdue at the very bottom.
But they've been good. They're not bad.
They are not a bad team, and they're doing it with toughness. It's at Wrigley. It's a huge game, and Northwestern is known to sneak up and beat ranked teams.
Yep.
I'm taking Northwestern, baby. I'm going with Vandy Chris on this one too, man.
Speaking of Northwestern, they're projected to be in a bowl game, so they got to win 1 or 2 more games to get there.
Yeah.
Well, unfortunately, they have Illinois after this, so if they're going to do it, they better do it this weekend.
They're already there. Pretty sure.
Oh, they are?
They're close.
Okay.
I thought they had 5 wins, but maybe I'm wrong.
They might have 5. You might be right, Dino. Good thing we have this good old called Google.
Wait a minute. Chris is correcting me. They are bowl eligible already.
Let me see. They're 5-4.
Okay. So they're not bowl eligible yet. They got 3 games left, guys, not 2.
Yep. So they got a chance.
God.
And this is it. I think they get bowl eligible Saturday, man. So give me the Wildcats, baby.
Even Chris is picking them.
Yeah. They're not a bad team. I just want to say
they're not.
They're not a bad team. They have impressed me when it comes to the Big Ten. They have definitely surprised me this year. So yeah, fuck it, I'm going with them, baby. All right, you guys ready to talk some good God's team, baby? Yeah. Let's do some USC versus Iowa, baby. Let's go. All right, again.
It's
fine.
Sick.
We see this all the time.
I know.
Fine. We saw this last week. They were averaging 40-some points a game, 230-some yards each category plus. Averaging, and their defense was actually right behind ours, Oregon's last week, and we were in that game. Not as powerful, right? Obviously, they have a decent rushing attack, decent passing attack. Actually, their passing attack's better than Oregon's, passing yards-wise. Points per game is lower than expected, but Iowa's still sitting there at 29, almost 30 points a game. How does Iowa win, usually? Do we do long drives, gentlemen?
We have.
Long drives, time of possession, chew up the clock, chew up the yards.
But where do we normally get the ball? What's our MO? We try to flip the field, right?
Yes.
Yep.
These numbers are deceiving. The only thing they really need to look at is that points per game and your defensive points per game.
Fact.
Okay. When you're flipping the field, I don't remember where I heard this, but Iowa had some ridiculous number where we were getting the ball on the 41 on an average, whereas our opponents were back towards the 25. When you only got to go a half a field to score, you're not going to have the yardage, right? So you can look at this all day and say how we don't have a 200-yard passer. But great, that's fine. I'll go back to all 74 of those games since we had our last 200-yard passer, and I'll just count all the wins. Like, stats aren't everything. It's all about what Kurt Fenton said in that conference. W's, baby. Fairness. W's.
W's. It's all about the W.
All about the W's. So this is how
as long
we match
as we win, I don't care if we get 200 yards passing or 100.
Yeah, I don't care. And Jordan Lomax said it best last week. I don't care if the game's 3-5. I don't care if it's 4-3. Don't know how we got there.
Oh, wow.
But we're going with it. But
oof.
There what we got. He said the spread is up to 7. Last time I saw 6.5. Real quarterback right now.
Guys, I'm going to go with the Hawkeyes in this game.
Sorry. All right.
And
what's your how come?
18-16, we're going to be on the winning end of the 18-16 game. I feel like the only way we win this game is to keep them from scoring. If we do that, we got to keep the ball and chew up yards of clock. And they did that against Oregon. They chewed up the clock against Oregon and the time of possession. They just couldn't stop them on that last drive. Had they stopped them on that last drive, even that 49-yard run that running back had, or the quarterback actually had, right?
Yep.
The quarterback had it. And if they stop that, we win the game because there ain't no way they're moving the ball downfield because that set them up to get the good pass that they got and set them up for field goal after that.
Yep, that run just got the field goal. So, yeah, man, I like that. Brandon, what do you got? What's your keys? To this game,
No. You're next.
Oh, you want me?
Yeah, I got to hear what you guys say because I'm still thinking.
All right. I was told you I'm 50-50 on this game. On the villains, I picked USC just because I'm picking with just, I guess, my history of Iowa going out west. But honestly, now that I learned that it's raining, I am switching my pick. I honestly thought more into it after I made that pick, and I am taking Iowa in this. And here's why. Who's the only player in the country to score in every single game, guys?
Our quarterback.
Mark.
Only player. Everybody looks at his passing numbers. What they fail to see is that there's 17 touchdowns and 4 interceptions, whether they're passing or throwing.
Yeah.
You see that without knowing it's passing or throwing, you're going to think that's a great quarterback because, damn it, we do have a great quarterback. Does he make perfect throws all the time? No, he struggles sometimes, man. He struggles occasionally. It is what it is, right? There's nothing you can do about it, but the guy is a dog. The guy is a winner. He makes plays. He took us 93 yards when we needed to, and like we've already talked about with that game. So he's going to have a game, and we're going to run the ball like we didn't run last week. I think this offensive line is going to have a little chip on their shoulder after last week. They got out Iowa'd, man. Like, do you think those guys are going to take that with a grain of salt? Hell no, man. And I think Iowa gets it done. I think the weather plays enough part in what USC wants to do, and Iowa is weather tested. Last week showed it, man. And it's not going to be 33 degrees when you're dealing with that shit. So give me the Hawks in this one, baby, and I'm gonna give you a score. I'm gonna give you 28-10, Iowa.
Wow.
I think the defense.
Wow.
I think the defense shows up. I think the defense plays with the chip on their shoulder. I think Phil Parker learned a lot last week. We talked about it in our chat. He did not send a lot of people ever at Oregon. He respected that. He respected their pass game. I don't think until that last drive, I really saw a blitz, and really was it a true blitz? I don't really know. Exactly. So
he really didn't blitz in.
Yeah, I think
I heard on somebody's podcast today that we only blitzed once.
Yep.
Had only a couple of hurry ups, and we got no tackles for loss.
Because we lined up 6 in the box to their 7 almost the entire game, which is why they were able to run the ball. No, not yet, man. Yeah, give me the Hawks, man. I'm going with it, man. I think it's I think they're gonna have a chip on their shoulder, man. Moose, have you been drinking? You spelled it wrong, homie.
You guys are gonna love this. Are you ready?
Hey, Moose, are you bringing your trailer to L.A. Saturday?
Hell no, he's flying.
Is he?
Oh yeah.
Darn it! Because I wanted someplace to hide out from the rain during the tailgating.
You got to get there first, man. Do you need help getting tickets?
No, I can get them.
Are you sure? Because I can find.
I'm positive, and the prices have come down low enough now that they're affordable.
I can literally message Chris and ask him.
Okay.
He will. I can. How? Like, what's your price range?
Right now, I think I can buy them for about $50 or $60.
$50-$60. Okay. Well, I have a way to do it, but anyway, all right. So we're not here to talk about tickets because I'll hook you up outside of the show.
Okay.
You guys are gonna love me forever, and I probably jinx this outcome of this game because I control everything that has to do with Iowa Hawkeye football. I think something crazy is gonna happen on Saturday. I think it's gonna be one of those games where both of our teams score a bunch of points early, and then it just gets boring until a 2-minute. Then we'll pull together a 2-minute drive. Mark Gronkowski goes in and takes the last second. Let's see, under 10-second touchdown. 21-20 Iowa.
Oh, you came on board, baby.
I think
my man.
I think it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be a lame ass game. I think it's gonna be boring as shit because of the weather.
Moose says first to 21 scores. First to 21 wins.
Well,
Marty says 21 scores, meaning I'm hoping he means off of punt return or a kick return.
They're not going to punt to him. Oregon did a great job not punting to him this weekend.
But
then they got to figure out a way for Weegan to get the ball in his hands.
Just get yards. Just get plenty of yards to where we can work with it. That's all I care.
And put Sticky on his hand so when he's running the ball like he did the other day, that he keeps it.
Right.
Don't they make that stuff in California?
I have no idea.
Well, I'm saying Sticky like it's legal, so they put some marijuana on his gloves.
He says Jet's going to get the TD. I like that. I want to see that too. I want to see him break Dwight's record. Honestly, personally,
I think he does. He's got 3 regular seasons in a bowl game to break it.
4 games to get one more. 4 games to get one more.
I wouldn't mind if he got one more in each game, or even a couple in a game. I mean, could we have one of those games like against Michigan State and Nebraska? Could we have that type of game where we could just he could just score a couple times?
Yeah, I like that. I'm down with that.
I don't know.
Really down.
I don't know about that.
And I'm talking like we're gonna beat Nebraska, and we aren't there yet because I do respect Nebraska right now, even with their backup quarterback.
Oh, their backup quarterback's way better than Raiola, and I actually, as of now, I pick Nebraska beating Iowa, but it's going to change if things go well.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you a secret. I would have rather faced Raiola.
Same. Oh, man. Damn, you see how many people? Shout out to the 71 of you guys watching. We appreciate you guys.
God bless, man. I appreciate that.
Oh, my gosh. I was up to 5 viewers on my page, but now I'm down to 2.
Nah, it's all right.
The LA people are like, Morales has got these boring-ass Midwesterners.
Who is Chicago Scots Association? I don't know who they are. But they ask you a commit question.
Don't care. I like it.
What's the command?
Santarelli.
And somebody asked about Dane Clark, if we're gonna get them for
I would assume probably. He was in attendance on Saturday. He's a stud tight end in the 2028 class. Dean.
Okay, so he's not the one that committed today then.
Dane Clark. No, that's Luke Brewer. That's reclassified from 2017 to this one.
I got some good news.
What do you got?
What?
We get our win back from last year against Michigan State. Did you see what just happened?
Nope.
A while back. So Mel Tucker, they messed up, and let's see. I just saw it. So they have it. They're going to get a 3-year probation, and they had 14 wins forfeited, and we're one of them.
Yeah, that don't do anything for me.
Just out of curiosity, what did they get accused of?
Mel Tucker recruiting violations. I think I don't remember exactly the whole details. So it's from 2022 to 2024, the seasons.
So 2024 would be the only year we lost to them.
Yep.
So let me get this straight. Hold up. So you're committing recruiting violations and you're still trash?
Yeah.
Man, if you're going to do it, at least be good at it, right?
Yeah. Mel Tucker did not coach him last year, did he? Or did he coach him for part of the year?
He got fired because of sexual harassment in 2023. But the NCAA wants to put their foot down and they don't give a shit if you're not there anymore. You're getting punished.
So, That's funny. But again, you're going to cheat on recruiting and you still suck at it, man. Like, come on, man. If you're going to do it, be good at it. And then you take your penalty and you move on. Like Michigan, you got a national championship for cheating. Like, great. This guy cheated and
they didn't even have it taken away from him.
They got your shit canned. Yeah, because they did all their thing. Look in the Hawks chat for details.
Look in the Hawks chat for details. Okay.
He's got it. There's too many details. Nobody in our live view wants to. We'll read it as a collective group, but nobody wants to hear about that shit. Too much info.
All right, boys. What do you say we wrap this thing up, man?
Yep.
Well, it's been fun. You guys excited for Saturday? Dean,
I really hope you get out there, man.
Yes.
So if I don't get to the game, I will be going to my grandson's soccer game, which starts at the same time.
Get some portable earbuds and put the thing in.
It might be raining up here too if it's raining down there.
I will give you my account so you can listen to the Dolphin. If you get your earbuds and you can listen to it if you end up going to the soccer game.
You know what? It's on BTN. I'll get it on this telephone right here. I'll have my earbuds on. I'll have it right there where I can catch it.
Okay, that'll work too.
I love it. All right, gentlemen. Well, big game for Iowa this weekend again. So, which I love that we're in November and Iowa's a part of these big games. I don't know about you. So it's a lot. This is so much fun. Like last year, this time we were all like, oh man. All right, we just lost to Michigan State. Oh, we just lost to USC. Oh, hopefully we don't lose to these guys. Now we're sitting here going, okay,
dude,
this is a big game,
dude,
and it's fun.
Thursday, yeah, dude. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, rain, and more rain.
Ooh.
Welcome to my life.
Our temperatures will be in the 50s and the 60s. Right now, we're 80 degrees today. Just to give you a heads up.
Nice. So I like that. Perfect. Well, gentlemen, until next week, man. Appreciate you boys jumping in and everybody watching out there. We appreciate you guys. All 70 of you still watching. Love y'all.
69.
Hawks look to take care.
No.
Hawks look to take care of business versus USC out west. So we all picked the Hawks to come over in the clutch. So, baby, I hope for once we can get this one on the nose because next week's show will be, oh, man, that'll be a glorious weekend next week. So, all right, gentlemen, I'll let you guys get back to it.
All right, man.
As we always say, go Hawks, baby.
Go Hawks.
Let's go.